It's time for the mic drop. I end each show by going deep on one topic affecting our community and hopes we can all learn a little more. 9 people were victims of gun violence in Prince George's County over Labor Day weekend, including a 15-year-old boy who was killed and a 1-year-old toddler who was rushed to the hospital following a shooting inside an apartment. Now, the tragedies that unfolded over the weekend are part of the pattern of rising crime rates in Prince George's, particularly amongst juveniles who have a mind-boggling number of arrests, 430 to date this year. Now, in response, Prince George's County executives are enacting a juvenile curfew. Starting this weekend, teens under the age of 17 will be required to be in their homes between the hours of 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. Sunday through Thursday and 11:59 to 5 a.m. Friday and Saturday. The curfew will be in effect for 30 days, and there'll be consequences. Fines for the parents of teens breaking curfew and the owners of businesses who allow them into their establishments during curfew. Also, a child could be released to social services if a parent or guardian does not respond to warnings. Now, County Executive Angela also Brooks made it very clear that she wants these children and their parents to be held accountable for their actions, and I think we all agree with her. But does implementing a curfew actually serve that purpose? Do curfews actually even lead to reductions in crime levels? I wanted to know, so I looked, and study after study shows us that the effects are negligible at best, and in some cases, violence actually increased. A 2016 review of research literature on curfew programs by the Campbell Collaboration, a nonprofit that reviews research studies, concluded that evidence suggests that juvenile curfews are ineffective at reducing crime and victimization. The average effect on juvenile crime during curfew hours was slightly positive. That is a slight increase in crime and close to zero for crime during all hours. And a 2019 study by Temple University's Beasley School of Law noted that in almost all instances in which imposition of a curfew was associated with a subsequent involvement in public safety, the effect was small and/or statistically insignificant. Now, in a number of places, implementation of curfews was associated with reductions in public safety, as indicated by increased rates of violent crime. Now, I could cite a few more, but you get my point. Curfews have existed for decades in this country, growing in popularity during the now thoroughly debunked super predator scare of the 90s. You guys remember that? I certainly do. And who can imagine all the people who got hemmed up for minor offenses that got put into the system behind that? Now, no one can dispute that something is seriously wrong in my beloved childhood hometown. But I don't know that a 30-day curfew is actually going to solve anything, albeit a way to declare that they did do something. And don't get me wrong, I have no doubt that county officials and law enforcement want to address the problem. I'm asking, is this really the best way to approach it? I don't know. I don't think anyone does, but the studies tell us no, it's not. But I guess we'll all just have to wait a month and see.